ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. I had to make a part 3 because the question was asked. The question was asked to the genius. Said that you are sort of a disruptor, and you are disrupting the whole the box thing. Because this is what they taught you. Listen to his answer. I think it's so fascinating that someone like this answered the question the way he did. I had to make a part 3. Okay, let me stop. Let's come on.
World, and of course that's what you're talking about when you speak of issues like violating existing laws. And just a bit about you. Who are you and what did you study? Because people think this is sophisticated material you're talking about. Who is this guy? Who is the man? What did he study? Where did he study?
Thank you for that question. I was born in a very poor family. I did not manage to complete my education. I left school when I was Form 2 second term due to some financial difficulties. I was raised by a single parent, my mom. Later after, I discovered that there was something in me. I started to see visions, and up to until now, I see visions, very clear visions, not even when I'm not asleep. Those are some of the things that I see. And God started to teach me. I believe God started to teach me. I could hear voices. I started to experiment with some electronic components. No one ever taught me what were the names and the uses of electronic components. It was God. My first breakthrough was in 1999 when I did the first radio broadcasting transmitter in Kwazana. It made the headlines on both the national television, news, and also some radio stations. After that, God kept on giving me ideas. Then I did digital navigation facilitator, which was the first challenging technology. It's a machine which is used to facilitate landing of aircrafts. It calculates where the runway is, how fast is the plane coming to land, which side does it must it have to maneuver to. So it was a challenging technology. I had to learn things like the Doppler effects. How do you use a radio frequency in measuring distance? Those are some of the things that I use in GPSs. Later on, I did my first turbine engine, which was, I took it to the Air Force of Zimbabwe and the Civil Aviation Technical Training Center. Years later, God gave me the vision of the greener power off-grid machine. 2009, I completed the first working prototype, which was a 1,200 watts. Later on, I founded a company with Zek Wazara, who was the group CEO for Econet. Then we started to design big machines. 2013.
There's a helicopter there somewhere.
Yes.
There's drones there somewhere. Tell us about those.
Yes. Years later, I think in 2013, that's where I started. I founded my company, Said Technologies. Along the way, we did a drone, the first autonomous drone. We are the first people to have done a drone in Zimbabwe and program it. We did a helicopter, the first successful helicopter that flies again in Zimbabwe, using materials such as carbon fiber, alloy materials, both in aluminum and stainless steels, titanium. The electric vehicle, 2015. Yeah, so those are some of the things that we have done, some of the projects that we might want to call successful projects. Yeah.
And then I
pause. Hey, look. I know you heard him. I know you heard him. What'd he say? You know what I'm saying? Like in Friday, when Ice Cube was speaking to Chris Tucker, like, what'd he say? I'm trying to tell you, man. He said he was having visions, and he said, who else Who else is going to give him visions? Not when he's sleeping. When he's awake, basically he's looking at something and then it's just coming to him. He didn't know about formulas. Look, stop playing with God out here. For all of my star seeds and my chosen ones. You feel me? Hey, look, this the year. I'm going in. I'm going in like the old school Drake song with Lil Wayne. I'm going in on all of you that are trying to keep us in this box here. You can't keep us in this box. God won't allow it. Continue.
I do remember on social media there was quite an uproar and an outcry that you then left the country, went elsewhere, and you were received warmly. But people were saying you didn't. They thought you didn't get that sort of support locally at home. That local prophet that you are. Have you been supported locally? Do you think you've been supported adequately here in the country? And if so, how? If not, what else would you have expected?
You know, it's sad, but that is I think it's a painful reality of life. Most of these inventors or people who achieve some other things, they are not recognized in their countries. Yes, I would want to say that I did not get the support that I thought I would get. I've been to Zimbabwe Science and Technologies, so many institutes. I never got any form of support, being moral or technical. Not necessarily mean I was looking for financial support, no. But you see that God brought people from outside the country. The first person that I worked with, like I said, was Zek Wazara. I thank God for him. He did quite a lot. Then later on, I worked with the late Dr. Teddy D. Almeida. He was an Angolan. He is the first person who helped me in a bigger way, to say. And his partner, Mr. Luis Kupenala. Then he passed on in 2017. We were recognized in the United States of America, to say. Like I have said, you have seen the Americans, they had to come to Zimbabwe. They flown in their scientists. They did a validation. They confirmed the machine is working. They started to help us. We never got that kind of recognition or support here in Zimbabwe. As far as I'm concerned, we have got a number of very educated people. Yes, I thank God for few people. The Vice Chancellor for it, he sits on my board, he's my advisor, Engineer Quinto Kankamwe. He is one of a kind, like I'm saying. He came to me, he started to guide me how best I would perfect my technologies. But when we look at a country like Zimbabwe, with a lot of educated people, he was the only one who came. Not even the government came to support. So I think we need to start support our own. It's not easy. This journey has been very long. Sometimes we don't need money as investors. We just need, as inventors, to say, we just need moral support. We just need maybe guidance.
And you've also got a.
I'm pausing, yo. Yo. So what we're giving here, what we just heard, right? For all the people in the back, right? He didn't get support from Zimbabwe, but he got some love from some Americans. He probably got some love from some Europeans. Do you know what I'm saying? And the moral support. Funny. Isn't that the same kind of thing going on in America, where somebody, especially when we talk about the brothers, you know what I mean? The support isn't there. You got to look to the outside. Hey, listen, man. Listen, y'all. And I'm going to be real with y'all. You know, this is the year of revealing. This is the year of the dragon. Not only does the dragon bring the heat and fire, but the dragon brings revealing of the truth. And I'm one of the last of its kind. It's your boy,